Um, Hello members, my name is Sadia Rashid and my AI project is about English to Luganda. So this is part 3 of my AI project. So I've talked about this a couple of times, but translation is necessary for spreading new information, knowledge, and ideas across the world. And Uganda is filled with lots of new and always improving ideas, and this needs to be expressed out in the world. So, yeah. Also, the high literacy levels in Uganda also influenced the implementation of this model. So, the model obviously is going to have some kind of environments and agents to which it will be interacting with. So first thing first, an AI agent is a utility that perceives information or data through its sensors and acts accordingly through its actuators. Examples of agents we have human beings, and the sensors being eyes, ears, mouth, skin, nose, and the tongue. Also a robot. Remember, has got sensors through which it can maybe try to feel something like that. So for now, for my AI project, the agent will be the model. Now, the model that I'm going to be implementing. So the model will, its sensors will be the keyboard, because through the keyboard it will be able to receive text from the user so as to like translate it. So the sensors, yeah, I've already talked about this. Also, the user will be able to interact with the system through the use of voice, though that will be something that I'll implement later. So just for the moment, I want to consider it that much. So now the AI environments, will be the use of the okay, just one thing here. The type of model that I'm using will be a goal-based model, whereby the major goal of the aim of the model is to translate, look for all the possible ways to translate the given text into the blend. So the AI environment, the environment will be the user, and the type of AI environment that I'll be using, it will be a fully observable and a single agent, meaning that the text that the user will be input in the AI environment will be able, like the agent, the model must be able to fully observe every text, every word in that so as to translate it. And it will be a single agent, meaning that it will be interacting with one and only one user at a given time. So now information about the dataset, I already provided links, and also I'm going to provide another link in the description below. But yeah, it's a very good data set with over 10,000 lines and their respective translations and made by Makeranian. So yeah, it's very nice data set. Yeah, mainly with 2 columns. Yeah. So now what's an informed search? And also how can I apply it into my problem? Now, informed search have information on the goal state, which helps in more efficient searching. Efficient search, these are like some kind of algorithm that are used to search. They're mainly used for pathfinding. So I'm to use this this knowledge helps agents to explore less of the search space and find more efficiently the goal. Like they pass through the given, for example, for my model, will have like multiple texts and there will be their respective translations. So it will be iterating through this text, finding the most appropriate translation to that particular word. So now uninformed search, unlike informed search, uninformed search, they are sometimes called to as greedy. Like uninformed search don't have additional information about the goal other than one provided. There are multiple uninformed search out there without you have the breadth depth. So now implementing it into the project will require first a conversion of the text into some kind of triage text. After which every word of will be translated, like it iterates through them, then finds the word, then translates it to its given translation. So now, what's AI accountability? AI accountability refers to the expectation and organization or individuals refers to the expectation that organization or individuals will use to ensure the proper functioning throughout of the AI systems that they design, develop, operate, or deploy. Okay, so in accordance with their rules and applicable regulatory frameworks, and for demonstrating this through their actions and design making process. Like through AI accountability, you have to keep track, like to get to know all of the flaws that could arise through your system, all of the everything, you get to understand all of the downfalls, everything. So that's basically what AI accountability is. So as you have to make sure that the AI model that you implement cannot be easily hacked also. For example, you might create an AI model that may be like sprays, like for example, okay, a cleaning model, whereby you're supposed to look for that and clean it. So you have to make sure that your model is in such a way that it's accurate, whereby it can't be easily tampered with, whereby, for example, instead of cleaning that and starts cleaning something else, you have to look for all the possible flaws that could arise in the system and also try to come up with the best way you could fix that particular flaw. Most AI systems are designed for specific use case. Using them for a different use case would produce incorrect results. So now this is exactly what I've been talking about. Yeah, so that's the major importance of AI accountability. So now, how AI accountability will be implemented in my project. So my project obviously mainly relies on the data set that I'm being inputted, because any changes in the data that would literally lead to a very high inaccuracy. So the best thing to do is to make sure that the data, like any kind of errors, are try to come up with ways to overcome them. Because errors, as I said here, since my AI model mainly depends on the data set, so it's best making sure that the quality of the data set is constantly improved and filtered, move sparing errors, all of that, so as to make sure that the AI's accuracy is improved. So finally, here are the list of the references that I use for my AI model, and also the creation of this PowerPoint. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This has been part 3.